Everything at my brother's wedding seemed perfect until day 3. The sun dripped gold over the garden, laughter spun through the air, and every smile felt rehearsed. Then my husband leaned in, voice low enough to slice through the noise. "We need to leave now." I froze, champagne still hovering near my lips. "What the hell are you talking about?" He turned to me slowly, eyes locked on the bride gliding across the dance floor. "You really didn't notice," he said. "The bride? She's wearing your mother's necklace, the one that vanished 2 years ago." That was the moment everything inside me snapped. Not loudly, not dramatically, but like a lock turning in a door I hadn't realized was shut. The past. My brother Armin had always been the golden one. Charming, ambitious, he made people orbit him without trying. When he introduced us to Zara, all bright laughter and doe eyes, I understood the pull. She was magnetic. She fit into our family like she'd been waiting her whole life for the invitation. I adored her. We became close fast. Late night talks, shared secrets, advice about everything from career to marriage. She'd touch my hand and say, "You're the sister I never had." I believed her. God, I believed her. But there were moments, fleeting, a whisper of something off. The way she lingered near my husband when she thought no one was watching. How her compliments to me always came with an aftertaste. Sweet words dipped in venom. I ignored it because family was sacred, because I didn't want to see it until the necklace. The discovery. That night after the reception, I couldn't sleep. The image of Zara's neck kept flashing before me. The sapphire pendant, my mother's last gift before she died. I'd torn the house apart when it went missing. Armin had comforted me. Zara had cried with me. Now I saw it gleaming against her skin. I told my husband to act normal. I smiled through breakfast, through photos, through the fake laughter. And while everyone else danced, I slipped into Zara's bridal suite. Her phone was there charging. The screen lit up with a notification. "Can't believe you pulled it off. He has no idea." The contact name of Armin. The photos told the rest. Trips, messages, receipts, the stolen necklace, the shared lies, months of deceit, my brother and my best friend building a kingdom on betrayal. And my husband, he'd known. He'd found out 2 weeks ago. He hadn't told me because he wanted proof. He wanted me to see it for myself. He was right. The shift. I didn't scream. I didn't confront. I deleted nothing. I took screenshots, copied files, forwarded everything to myself. When you've been burned once, you learned to collect gasoline. Armin was merging companies. Zara had just added her name to his property documents. The timing was beautiful, poetic even. They thought they were winning. I made sure they kept thinking, that I smiled at them for the rest of the weekend, hugged her tightly, let him toast a family, all while moving pieces they couldn't see. By Monday, every file Armin had falsified was sitting in the inbox of his partner. The fake accounts, the misused funds traced to him and Zara, her signature, his approval. I didn't need to destroy them. I just had to let truth do what it does best, expose the confrontation. It happened a week later. Police lights outside his house, neighbors whispering. Armin on the steps, pale and sweating, while Zara stood frozen beside him, still wearing that damn necklace. He looked at me like I was a ghost. "You did this?" he whispered. I tilted my head, almost pitying. "No, Armin, you did." Zara tried to speak, but I cut her off with a glance. "I kept your secret. Remember the sister you never had? They were still processing what had happened when the officers stepped forward. I didn't stay to watch them go. I didn't need to. The aftermath. A week later, I found the necklace in an evidence box. I held it in my hand, the metal cold and heavy, and realized I didn't want it anymore. It didn't belong to the past. Not to my mother, not to them, not even to me. I sold it quietly, donated the money to a shelter in my mother's name. Armin's company dissolved. Zara disappeared from social media. My husband and I moved out of the city. People still whisper about what happened at that wedding. They call it the curse of perfection. They don't know it was never a curse, it was correction. Everything at my brother's wedding seemed perfect until it wasn't. And when it broke, so did the illusion that family means loyalty. Now, when people ask if I regret it, I just smile because revenge wasn't the goal. It was the closure they never thought I'd take back.